Hey guys, Darth Balls here, bear with me a second, I'm just placing my camera on the shelf as usual. Right, there we go. How's it going? I've got a review for you today, and as promised, it is the Kotobukiya R2-X Plus C3PO and R2-D2. Now this is one hell of a piece. I've been looking at this in my local Forbidden Planet for the longest time, and I always go in and see it and think, you know, they're not the cheapest thing. Don't get me wrong, they're great value, like for what they are, because they're stunning pieces. But yeah, I finally got it. It was my birthday the other day, so I picked it up for that. You know, surprise myself, treat myself. You know. But let's get into it anyway. I'm gonna get onto the figures in a moment in detail. Let me just show you them on the stand. So that's the actual piece itself, and these come with two stands, and these, like all the R2-X Plus pieces, come with two stands like this, and these are basically magnetic, and the actual figures themselves, the statues themselves, they have magnets in the feet, so you just place them on them. But I just choose to use the one stand because I think it displays them better. But let me just give you a quick once over of the box, and as you can see, it is standard from what we know with all the Sideshow and Gentle Giant and Kotobukiya and stuff. It's got the box with the sort of grey panels down, and the black middle of the box, which has the picture of the droids themselves. Then Star Wars R2-D2 and C3PO. So this is a 1/10 scale pre-painted model kit. And then you got Kotobukiya there. So then we've got a picture of R2 that side and 3PO that side. And then on the back, just a little bit of spiel about Kotobukiya and the droids themselves, with some pictures of displaying the model's features. So pretty cool. And inside the box you get a big plastic clamshell. You open, that's got all the stuff inside. Try not to waffle too much. And basically that is the instructions, which I've not used. They're like some assembly required, but they're really basic. So with the Kotobukiya's, sorry about that guys, that's my message alert sign going off. But yeah, as I was saying, with most of the Kotobukiya stuff, it does need some assembly, but it's really basic, so I've never actually used the instructions. But you might find them helpful, to be honest, because you don't end up knackering them by putting bits in the wrong places, but I don't know. So anyway, they have come with a few little accessories, but what I'm going to do is go through R2-D2 first and then get onto 3PO second. So I'll show you all the features and the bits and bobs, the cool little things. So okay, this is R2-D2, and it's a ridiculously perfect sculpt. There's nothing wrong with this. It's like the quality control of these pieces, the ones that I've got myself, there's no like paint smearing or anything like that. There's nothing with these that is like, you know, poorly done really. It's the quality of it, like you can see all the little black lines or whatever it is, like the grey paint they've used it on the, like, to define all the detail and stuff like that. And on the legs here, all the wires and stuff like that, just really well done. There's, you know, they're really not skimped on the detail here. On the dome you've got a complete 360 rotation on the dome, and this actually comes with removable legs that you can put this in two positions. So first off, I'll show you the middle third leg. You've got that there, which is actually removable. So what you do is spin it and pull it out, and it's got a little lock sort of socket thing there. So what we'll do now is you just unplug the leg, and it's got two little bits here where you can put it in two positions. The leg doesn't swivel, so you have to actually take this out and do it yourself. So if you want it straight, you can just take them out and put them in the upright position, so it's displayed like that. But what's really cool about this piece, they've actually give you a little piece here that looks like his third leg when it's up inside himself. So basically you just pop that on and spin it. Now the annoying thing is these are supposed to go straight, but for some reason with mine, oh there we go, I've been trying to get that straight for ages. So there we go. As you can see, guys, really impressive. It's actually a separate piece you can lock in, so it looks like his leg is, you know, extended inside itself. So very cool. Like I say, they just don't skimp on the detail and stuff like that with these pieces. This one does have the little swivel feet, so when you've got it in the position when he's back. Very cool. So that's R2-D2. Let me give you a quick look at him on the stand. And as I said before, you've got the magnets on the feet, sits on the base nicely. Very cool. So that's R2. Now let's get on to C3PO. And I must say, this is an exceptional piece. The quality of in the detail on all of his plating is awesome. It's obviously they've gone for the really metallic, shiny looking C3PO, which just looks beyond belief. Everything, I mean, it probably doesn't do it justice in any way on my camera, but the detail in his face, his little eyes, on the chest plate, and then you've got like all this wiring on his midsection, and then even on the arms, it's really cool. You've got all the little rods and stuff like that, and they just are down to the finest bits of detail. The expression and everything, the poses that he does are so characteristic of Anthony Daniels' sort of poses. You can't put him in many. He's basically got the two swivel arms, swivel wrists, which are on pegs that can come out, and a swivel head. But it doesn't matter what you sort of do with him, he just always looks like, you know, he always does like different ones, like, you know, when he's panicking, or if he's just standing there. It's very cool how well it's done, even though there's minimal articulation because it's a statue. Essentially it's a statue, so it's, you know, but it's just really cool how you can capture so many different like mannerisms with such little articulation. Very clever. And on his right leg, the bottom piece here with his foot is silver as well, which is really cool. And basically this one comes out a peg, but that you've not got an alternate hand, so there's, you know, no point. But this one, you pop that out, and he's got an alternate hand, which is just basically a little different. It's not too much of a difference, but I think this one is like that's because you get a tiny little comm link which you can pop in his hand. It's not great, it doesn't really hold it. I don't know whether it's designed for that hand or the other one, but either way it doesn't really hold it that well. But if you've got it displayed, you can just pop it in and it will stay there. But there's a cool little feature, nice added feature. But for me myself, I just display him with both of the sort of standard hands. So yeah, very cool, guys. I highly recommend it. You'll have to forgive me for my my waffling, but I just can't. Let me just swap his leg, R2's legs back out. I just can't recommend this figure enough. They're so cool. Like I said, I've only got two. I've got this one and the Boba Fett one of the 1/10 scale stuff, the Artifacts Plus line. But both of the pieces are they're just exquisite pieces. They look so cool, and the cool thing is they're more affordable than, you know, your bigger pieces. These are high-end pieces. They're, you know, they're statues essentially. They're not the cheapest pieces. I think mine was about I think it was just $66.99. So they're still not super cheap, but they are, you know, when you think of the bigger statues that are, obviously they're a lot more detailed, but the bigger ones, you're talking 200, 300 quid, you know. These are a lot better for space, and they're a really nice looking scale, and they're a lot more affordable. So once you get one, I bought this, I finally bit the bullet, got the piece, and I tell you, I'm just so glad I got it. I'm really excited by this piece, and it's just such a good display piece. So there we go, guys. I have waffled for far too long, but that's the review anyway, guys. I have got still more stuff that I'm waiting for off of eBay. Things seem to be taking a while at the minute. Like I've ordered some loose figures that I told you about ages ago off of eBay, but the Hong Kong seller said it took absolutely weeks to come, still not arrived. I got a TIE fighter pilot come through the post today, but nothing else. But yeah, the main thing is obviously, like I said before, the Black Series. I've got a load of the 6-inch and 3 3/4 inch figures coming through the post, so I'm really excited waiting for them to arrive as soon as they get released. Everyone's putting up videos now, well, a lot of people on like the 6-inch ones I've mainly seen, and they just look unbelievable. I just cannot wait to get my hands on them and give them, like, play around with them, give them a review and stuff like that. So anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed my video today. It's a brilliant piece, and I'm really happy to share it with you guys. So I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, guys, may the force be with you.